Hey, it's Siobhan, and I wanted to talk to you about money in, money out. So, you may have heard of investors talking about this, where the money that you have used to put into the deal, you get it out at the refinance. So, this is typical of the buy, refurb, rent, and refinance model. And for those of you who are not clear on what that involves, I'm going to try and break that down. So, the buying process usually happens in two stages: stage one and stage two, obviously. So, stage one, I like to call that the acquisition part of the process, which is where you are buying the property. And stage two is the refinance, where you're getting your money out of the property. If you think of a machine, that's the best analogy that I can give you right now, a ticket machine. So you put your ticket into the machine. Once you put money into the machine, it spits the ticket back out at you. So you've put the ticket into the machine and you get the ticket out. Okay, so if you kind of imagine that the house is the machine, you've put money into the house, and then as a result of the work that you've done to the house, at the refinance you get money back out. So how do you put money into the house? Well, simply, it's the money that you use to buy the house and to do the work. So when you've got your house, you've done your numbers, you know what your done up value is, and you know what changes you're going to make to the house, and that's obviously going to cost money as well. So all the fees that you've paid to buy the property, so that might total, I don't know, it depends on the price of the property. It might total 50, 80, 100k, depends on the property that you're looking at. So all that money plus the cost that you have invested for your refurb, you know that when you refinance that, the bank will give you enough to refund yourself for the money that you've put in. Okay, so that's a money in, money out situation. Do all investors try to aim for money in, money out situations? I would definitely say that's something that you definitely want to work towards. You want to get your money out of the property as quickly as possible, because the idea is that you don't want your money to be tied up in a property, because it's not an asset until it's putting money back into your pocket. So for example, if you've invested a sum of money to buy this house, and at the refinance you've left about 10 grand in that property, the cash flow that you're getting on a monthly basis is, first, it's still refunding you. Okay, that's when we talk about return on investment, how quickly you can get that money that you didn't get from the refinance back into your pocket. Okay, so the higher the return on investment, the quicker you're getting your money out of the property. But if you refinanced your house and you didn't get all of the money back into your account, the money that you used to buy the property in the first place, then, like I said, the cash flow is first refunding you for the excess money that you couldn't pull out. Once it's giving you all that, then it's now putting money into your pocket. That might be confusing for some people to get their head around. An asset, as defined by Robert Kiyosaki in Rich Dad Poor Dad, is something that puts money into your pocket, and a liability is defined as something which takes money out of your pocket. Okay, so while the property that you've got that you haven't managed to get all of your money out of, it's not, I wouldn't say it's a liability, because it's still putting money into your pocket. It's just that you're still being refunded because you didn't get all of your money out. And that's okay. That's okay. It is ideal to get to the refinance stage and be able to pull all of your money out, but that's not something that's always within your control, unless you get, you know that you've got a bargain from the day go, when you've negotiated a good price, and you know that if I put this back on the market now, I could make money. and you haven't gone overboard with your refurb, you've stuck to your budget, you allowed a certain amount of money for anything that could go wrong, things like that. So yes, I would say it's something that we as investors, we do work towards, but it's not the be all and end all. Okay, and so for you, just decide how much money you would be okay with leaving in that property. Okay, decide on what return on investment you would like from that property, and obviously that, depending on your return on investment, which is a percentage, I'm sure I've spoken to you about this in another video. I'll include the link for the return on investment video in down below. But just decide what return on investment you're going to go for, and make sure that when you're doing your calculations, your numbers for your property, that it's going to give you that return on investment, because that's going to be the indicator as to how quickly you get your money out of your property. So just wanted to leave that with you, and I will be back with another video. Take it easy, like, subscribe, hit the bell, you'll know every time that I upload. Bye guys.